Okay, welcome to Structural Software Academy. In this module, we will be learning how uh, to draw, how to uh, how to use the most common uh, essential drawing commands every engineer must know. This training is for beginners and it's also good for professionals who maybe I've not done drawings, just using commands. So these commands help us in times or areas that probably we cannot access some tools using the AutoCAD um, menu bar to locate them. We can use commands and bring out those tools. So these tools are very essential for every engineer, for every CAD designer who wants to use AutoCAD. All right, so in this case, based on this topic, we will be doing a drawing and then we will be making use of the necessary tools to do the drawing. Just like I said before in Module 1, when we are doing the drawing setup, units layer, limits layers, and templates, I used a command to bring out the dimension style. I used D. I said D, just press D. While the mouse is here, just press D from your keyboard, D, and enter D. And then you will see dimension style will come at auto D dimension dim style, which is dimension style, automatically will come out. So you can click on it here or you press enter from your keyboard and it will come out for you to continue setting up a page. Okay, that is for that. So I click on close to close it. I just wanted to show you that. Then I also use Z to zoom to scale the page from our previous lesson, so that whatever we are drawing, it can be able to accommodate as many as drawings in that page. Okay, and our drawing certain units we've done all in millimeters. I will be teaching us or showing us some essential commands that are very necessary in doing drawings. Assuming we have, I want to draw a line. So instead of me coming here to pick a line, this is line. So to pick this line, click this line, and then click here, and then move down, and then click. Then right click, and then enter to escape it. Okay, this was done by selecting the tools we have in AutoCAD, which is the line tool. Okay, now I want us to draw this same line without not selecting this line tool by using command. So we click. I'm not going to highlight it. I'm highlighting it. So I click. Right, I left click from my mouse. Move the mouse. Highlight the line I just created. Then left click again, and it will highlight it. So I can click delete from my keyboard, or I right click from my mouse and then click delete from here. Okay, or this is also delete. You can also take this as delete. Okay, all right, then let's go into the commands, how to use commands, because most of our trainings, most of our jobs we are going to be doing will be using commands to while away time of going to search for tools. And so when you know how to use commands, it makes AutoCAD easier for you to use. It will look as if you're playing when you're using command, and you're actually doing the work that is required of you to do. So in this case, let's start with line. So line command, just type L, and then the line will come out. This is line. Automatically add. So just type L and then you can enter. Just type L and enter. So once you type L, you press enter from your keyboard, or you click on the line that will come out there from the drop down menu. You can click on that line, or you just type press enter from your keyboard. Then you can pick any point you want to draw the line from. You see? So you see my line is moving. See, I'm moving it to the dimension, to the place, to how I want it to go. You see? It's going to anywhere I want it to go. You see? That is it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I zoom in. I want to this line to be 5 meters long. So I move it and I type why the line, why the mouse is dragging, why you drag the line, why the line is moving to the right hand, why you move your mouse to the right hand side, leave the mouse, and then you can type 5 meters, 5 meters, which is 5,000 millimeters. Okay, then you type enter for your keyboard and it will automatically pick the point where 5 meters is. Okay, you can as well move down here and then maybe do another 3 meters, 3 meters, I mean 3 meters, 3,000 millimeter. Okay, then enter. Okay, you see, that's what I'm doing. So you can right click right click your mouse and then enter to escape from the line you were drawing before. Okay, this line I've just been drawn. Now I want to offset this line, come down. I want to offset it down like 3 meters to where this one is. So instead of me coming here to click offset, I will just use O. Just type O. Once you type O, you will see offset will appear automatically. This is offset will appear. So you can click on that offset, or you just enter. Then you click on it or you enter. So once you enter, you will now see specify offset distance. Which distance do you want to offset? So you specify the offset distance. I want to offset 3 meters down. I want to offset this 3 meter down. So 3 meter down, we can type 3 meters. Okay, and then we enter. And then click on this object you want to offset from. Click on it and then go down and click again. It will automatically pick the point where you're taking the offset to. Okay, right click and enter. You can also right click and click on repeat offset. Repeat offset. To take another 1 meter down, I want to do another offset of 1 meter, which is 1000 millimeter, then enter. So I click on here and I come down. You see, I see click again, and then to come down, to just keep on giving me 1 meter, 1 meter interval. I can click this 1 meter, and it's just going. And that is it. You've drawn this automatically. Just drawn a draft. Okay. Okay. So that is how to work with offsets. O command. Just type O to use offset. Okay. I want to copy this, duplicate this thing to this place. So I want to use a command, copy command. So for copy, type C O. C O. That is copy. The command for copy is C O, and then enter. So they now say select. You can see from the mouse saying select object. Can highlight all these objects. This one will copy, and then it now says after selecting object, you now enter, or you right click from your mouse. Right click from the mouse, or you press enter. So once you press enter, it will now tell you specify base point. This is the point you want to pick and copy. So I want to pick this point. You can click here and pick it. So you can move and to move with you. So you see, you can move and to move it to anywhere you want to take it to. You see, you can move, I can drop it here, I can click here, and it will still follow you to anywhere. I want to click here again, to follow you again, and so on. So that is for copy. Okay, I want us to do command for move. So I want to move this object up. I want to move it up. I don't want it to be in this lane again. I want to move this one up, move this one up. Okay, for me to move up, I will use the command for move is M. That is all. Just type M, and that is it. You see, after the M, once you type M, you see uh, move here will automatically appear. Okay, you can click on it here, or you press enter from your keyboard, and then you can highlight what you want to move, and then enter again. Okay, and then click what you want to move, and then drop anywhere you want to drop. You can decide to click this one again, right click, and repeat move. Click on repeat move, and then you click this, then go up and drop anywhere you want to drop them. Okay, that is how to that is how to that is the command for move. Okay, so the command for command for trim, we want to trim part of this drawing we've done here. Just type T R and you see trim. Okay, so you click on trim, and then you click. Once you click that trim, point any of the thing you want to trim, and it will cut for you. Click on it, and then it will cut to trim. Okay, so that is the command for trim. Okay, then you want to command for extend. Okay, we want to do extend. So you can, for extend, the command is ex, extend, ex. Then you click on it. Okay, so point any of the objects you want to extend and to go to the next one. So as I point this one and to extend to this one, so I click on it and it has extended automatically. All right. Okay, so we want to go for the next command, fillet. Okay, I want to work with fillet. Okay, fillet, assuming, of course, let's use trim first. We can trim this one first. Okay, so we can use fillet and join them. All right. Okay, so now I want to use fillet. So fillet, you press F and you see fillet. Just F, and then you can enter. Then point this one. I want to fillet these two to meet. So I can click this one and then click one right here, and the two meet. Automatically, it has a fillet. Okay. Then we have chamfer. Okay, for chamfer you have to use CH. Okay, CHA for chamfer. The command for chamfer is CHA chamfer. Okay, once you press CHA, you will see chamfer will appear. You enter or you click on the keyboard. Okay, so I want to, this and this is already meeting, but I want to chamfer them. Okay, so I click this and I click this to chamfer them. Probably because we need to specify the dimension of the chamfer. Okay, so we can right click or just go to chamfer again, just type CHA. All right, click on it. Then if you check down, once you click on chamfer, if you check down, you will see your trim mode, current chamfer distance is 0.0000. Okay, to distance 2 is this. So you need to set up the distance for the chamfer. Okay, now I want to set up a distance for my chamfer. Okay, so I want to use I can click on distance down, or you can say D enter to get a distance, or you click on distance. Okay, so if I click on the distance down, I will now enter my chamfer. I want to chamfer, what we have here is 1 meter, so I want to chamfer 500, so I can put 500 as my dimension for chamfer, and I can now say enter. So if I put 500 and I enter, that is for the first chamfer, the first part of the chamfer, which is this. From the chamfer from here to this side is 500. So I have to put on that chamfer from this other part also. So I want to also repeat the same 500. So instead of me typing it, it's already here. I can just say enter again. Okay, then I click here and I click here. I see the 500 chamfer is done. Okay, I can say, I can right click and then repeat chamfer, click here, and same thing. So I right click again, I repeat chamfer, click here, and I click here to achieve the same thing. Okay, all right. Okay, that is it. We have done our chamfering successfully. Okay, now we want to work um with uh these tools, this same chamfer. We want to also locate them where they are in um the menu bar. In the menu bar, in the AutoCAD menu bar, where we can easily find all these tools you'll be using here. Okay, assuming I want to draw a circle as well. Yeah, a circle. I want to draw a circle, so I can just say CI and the circle is out, right? Then I just pick the circle and then click, and it gives you whatever you want. You see, this is circle. All right, okay. Let's also look into the working tools, bars, AutoCAD working tools that we can use for all our drawings. Likely use them day and night. Okay, so in the menu bar, we are in the home tab. Once if you click the home tab, you see lines, polyline, circle, arc. You see a rectangle, polygon here. We click this arrow down here, you see center line, axis end, elliptical arc. Okay, you see hash, gradients, boundary, and so on. You also see rotate, mirror, scale, trim, fillet, arrow, and so on. So okay, in our next lesson, we'll be learning on how to use all these tools, to produce a drawing. Okay, all right. Okay, so if you go right front, you see insert. From this insert, you can insert your whatsoever page or drawing, whatever you want to insert from there. You go to annotation. In annotation, you can see different types of dimensions you might possibly want to use in your drawings. Okay. This is dimension, linear aligned dimension. This is arc angle, arc length, radius, diameters, and so forth and so on. This is for continuous dimensions. You want to do a continuous dimensioning. Okay. Then we also have a lot of parameters here. The express tools, parameters, views. These views will help us to select all the type of views we want to use for our model. If you want to look from the north, south, southeast isometric, northeast isometric, northwest isometric, uh, the top, bottom, left, right, front, back, side views, we can get all that from the view. Okay. So in our next lesson, we'll be using these tools. We'll be using the line. In our model 3, we're working on the lines. Use line and draw. We use polylines and draw. We use circle and draw. We use arc and draw. We use rectangle and draw. We'll learn how to use all these tools to produce a drawing. That will be our next module in module 3. Thank you, and I hope we have learned how to work with our commands, because when we start our full drawings, we will be working more with the commands. So if you understand the commands, how to use your commands, it's easy to understand. Copy is COP. So CO, you get it. Once you type CO, you've copied. Move, once you type M, you moved. So all these tools and the commands we have taught today are what we're going to be using, to um, proceed in all our drawings that we'll be doing. Thank you. Please subscribe to enable us do more videos. Thank you, and like.